Hey, what's up, everybody?
What's going on?
This is Tony.
And I'm Jenny.
And we are Lido Loca, and it's Tuesday Night Live.
Yay, Tuesday Night Live.
Tuesday Night Live, you are here for a live presentation of the Lido Loca cruise show, and we're going to take the beginning of the show to talk about how cruising has changed our lives.
Absolutely.
If you're brand new here and you enjoy that cruising content, please consider subscribing with the notification bell on. That way you don't miss out on any of our episodes. Well, Jenny, it was nary 3 years ago.
Can you believe it?
When you forced me to go onto a cruise ship for the very first time.
I'm so glad I forced you.
I looked at it. The official date where we boarded the Carnival Fantasy was the 13th of February, 2017. Wow.
Yeah, with our ride or die couple.
Our shipmates, my brother Chris, my sister-in-law Heidi. We talked them into getting on a cruise in Alabama, and you guys know the story, cruise to nowhere. But the bigger story is what happened after we went on that cruise.
We got the itch.
We got the cruising bug, and at the same time, we got the cruise community, content creating, make a bunch of new friends, change in our life that we didn't even know was going to happen. All that happened around the same time.
Well, and it was such a great time, right? Because we were sliding right into being empty nesters.
Yes.
For the first time.
Yes.
And we didn't really have hobbies other than bringing up the kids and working and working.
We were hardcore 9-to-5ers. I was working in IT, so that meant I was hardcore all the time, 24 hours a day, on call, teams across the globe. You were working 9 to 5. We were raising kids.
Really 24 hours a day being a property manager. 2
yes.
o'clock in the morning. And,
yes. Trying to get kids out of school, and we went on a little cruise.
Yeah.
And so it's weird as we sit here.
Back then, right? Like we worked really hard, but we really did enjoy our vacation time.
Yeah, it was a blast.
Yeah.
And we definitely, I love cruising.
I mean, it was, and you know what? So the cruise life.
The cruise life.
Is the cruise life, right?
It's the cruise life.
Like, if it's bad, it's still really good. The
cruise life, okay, well, let's take my favorite joke, and we'll make it about the cruise life.
Okay.
The cruise life is like pizza. When it's bad, when it's good, I completely stepped all over that joke.
Well, because it's PG.
The cruise life, it's like pizza.
Yeah, how's that?
When it's good, it's really good.
And
when it's bad,
yeah,
it's still pretty good.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
And our first cruise was not perfect.
Not at all. At all. So we sit here 3 years later in 2020. The world turned upside down. It does sound like the Hamilton musical, right? The world's turned upside down.
That's right.
But yeah, I guess I've been super reflective as we've gone through this. Man, we've seen a lot of cool stuff. Earlier tonight, there was a video put out by the YouTube channel NYC Rocks, and it was like, I think 45 cruising content creators. They put a video together, super encouraging. We were a part of it. And I tell you what, 3 years ago, there wasn't 45 cruising content creators.
No, there wasn't.
The world has changed.
It has.
And it's pretty amazing. So 3 years ago, you were not a travel agent.
I was not.
I was not a full-time content creator.
You were not.
We were just working jobs.
That's right.
And we didn't know how to use a video camera.
We were well into our career, and that did not include a camera.
We did not know how to really upload videos to YouTube. We didn't know how to edit a video. We didn't know how to do a live stream.
No, but we knew how to market and build relationships and and use our little phone.
Those are some skills that we definitely had. So
that's what we used, was a phone.
What else is different than 3 years ago? We didn't live in Florida.
We didn't live in Florida.
We lived in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yeah. Shout out to Charlotte.
It's so weird because if you would have told me 3 years ago that I wouldn't be working in IT somewhere. Well, 3 years ago, though, I had kind of gotten out of IT at this point. Yeah, because I got out at 2015. So I was adrift. I was just a man adrift by that time.
Right. You were
So I
doing
take
a
it back.
lot
I
of-
take it back. I left IT in 2015.
Right.
I started a small business reselling on Amazon. I did Uber, and then I was doing business analytics. That's what it was. I was working for the banks.
That's right.
And I was just doing spreadsheets and then doing presentations, telling people how to tell a story.
And not that that's
But I didn't know what I didn't know what else to do. I was just kind of grinding it out.
well, and your personality, right? Like that's a needed job, right? People need those analytics. But for you, it was a little, I don't want to say boring. Was it boring?
It was a little, no, here's
Tedious.
I feel very fortunate. So when I worked contract work, it was very project oriented.
Right.
And so they would give me work to do, and then they didn't really care what I did after I finished my work, and I still got paid the same thing. So I did like that job because I do think those jobs really kind of set the stage for being able to do what we did with YouTube, because I got really good at doing my job, and I would be able to carve out time to do other things.
Yeah.
And so yeah, it was great. Like I didn't have to work as much as, you know, I didn't really have to work 40 hours a week, and they really just paid me for the work for my output. So it was pretty sweet. So everything lined up. Sometimes look, we're kind of spiritual people, and we know there's a lot of different people that follow a lot of different paths, but the path that we follow really is one of those deals that if you work hard, a lot of times the things that you desire come to pass, and you don't even know how they're going to come to pass. And so we both always had this desire to, grow stronger as a couple, to meet other people, to find people with common interests, to help people where we could, to be entertaining. Look, my whole life, all I've wanted to do is teach people and make people laugh. And you couldn't have told me, you couldn't have told me that this is the way that it was going to work out. But I'm thankful.
Exactly. Absolutely.
I'm super thankful because we get to live a life that we didn't think that we were going to be able to live, and we got to help create a community that didn't exist, right? When we first started making these videos, you couldn't pull a bunch of cruisers together virtually like this, and we were part of that, and now we've got all these new friends, and we see all this creativity going out into the world, and it's really wild.
It is.
And I'm way too emotional tonight. But yeah, cruising's changed our life.
Well, and then fast forward it, right? Like I was still working my job.
Yeah.
We had set up our first group cruise
Yeah.
with another travel agent,
Yeah.
and I didn't like it.
You don't like it.
I mean, like we had a great time.
We did. The group cruise was great.
Oh, absolutely.
But it was another one of those signposts that said maybe Jenny found out through some of those experiences that she was way more interested in the art of booking travel than she even knew about. I mean, that was really one of those things that said, let's do something beyond just making some content. Let's help people book their travel.
Right.
And so that's true. I didn't think of it that way, but that's absolutely true.
Yeah. And then
What's the next 3 years going to hold?
Then my job that I loved went away.
Yes. So if I would have asked you 3 years ago, your big goal, so you were the director of marketing for this small property management company, and they had a president of operations. And this lady had been there forever, and she kind of ran the whole shebang for the owner of the company.
Right.
That was your goal.
That's right.
That's what you were working for. You were getting trained. You were getting trained. You were the next in line. You were getting trained to do that lady's job. And if that company wouldn't have sold, that's what you would have done.
That's right.
And we wouldn't be in Florida.
No.
So, yeah, it all lines up.
It does. It all works out.
All because we jumped on the oldest cruise ship in Carnival's line.
That's right.
Cruised to nowhere, missed a lobster roll, almost killed each other in Key West.
That's right. I forgot that was the cruise that I almost killed you.
Made a video about Faster the Fun. And here we are.
That's a great video.
That video.
If you've not seen that, you should go check it out.
Here we are. Well, let's end this little section of the show saying a big thank you to everybody that watches along and follows us, everybody that's a member of the locafam over at the Lido Loca cruising community, everybody that comes out and watches these live shows, everybody that participates with us everywhere. Man, we are super humble. We're super blessed. We do see the fact that we know all you guys as providence is something beyond our control that we're super grateful for. And man, it's a crazy time.
It is.
I've woken up on more than one day during this going, well, we got to this point, and now what? Because it's a little uncertain. But all I know to do is just to keep working and keep having the faith and keep hoping for people to be safe and healthy and seeing what's happening in that cruise life when we get through it all.
Yeah. And here's a little tidbit.
What's a tidbit?
It's a little bit of information.
Oh, I know what a tidbit is. Don't make me get close to the mic.
The shows
Yes.
were actually with us 3 years ago on that ship.
Roy and Amanda, the people we've known the longest, they were on the Carnival Fantasy with us. We never made friends with them. But
on Facebook we did.
We did, yeah, but then they became they've been in the locafam as long as there is a locafam. They're probably like in the top 10 subscribers for sure.
Oh, I think they were probably 3 and 4.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
Right.
Yeah, so we love you, Roy and Amanda, and we're glad to still see you guys here tonight in the chat. If you get a chance, yesterday was Amanda's birthday. Wish Amanda a happy birthday and show some love for Roy and Amanda because,
because she's a diamond girl.
These girls are awesome. These girls, Roy and Amanda, are awesome, and they really helped bring this community to what it is. So, thank you guys. I did see a super chat from our friend John over at the Ship Show. Thank you so much, John, for the super chat.
Hey, do you think that your drone would make it all the way to Florida? Just wondering.
Oh, I went back to the old intro. Yes, can you fly us a card down here? That was super cool.
Super.
Thank you for the super chat, John. And then I also saw during that there was another super chat by, I don't want to miss it, Redneck Lover 22. Thank you so much for the super chat. Bob in his semi eating SpaghettiOs.
See?
With a meatballs. The question is it Chef Boyardee?
You have to get Chef. Don't ever buy that cheap stuff again.
Redneck Lover, this is for you. Super chat. And John's message said, send in some love to the Loca fam. Stay safe, everyone. Bakak. Thank you. All right, I'm going to go all the way to the bottom. A big hello to everybody. Let's say some hellos. I feel like I need a break to cry.
Well, and while you're going to say that,
Tonight's episode brought to you by Fresca. Is this really a soda? Is it really a thing? I love it.
You love that. And speaking of Fresca, my brother, you introduced my brother to Fresca, and he didn't realize that it was still around. So people have been praying for my family member, and just so you know, it was my brother that had the virus, and he is out of the ICU, off of the ventilator, and he is on the mend. So
thank you, everybody, because man, it was super challenging, a super scary time last week. Sure enough, it just happened just that quick. Stevie got sick, and he had trouble with his breathing, went to the hospital, immediately on a ventilator, ICU for a few days, and finally out of it. It was scary because, man, there's a lot of people hurting.
It is.
And
you know what? If he's watching, which he might be.
We love you, Steven.
We love you, and we can't wait to hug your neck in a couple of months.
This is so scary. Just from that experience, they don't let anybody go be with them. Steve's wife not allowed to be with him, and I can't imagine what it's like to be in the hospital by yourself, fighting this unknown thing, and it's it's sad.
It's no joke, you guys. Really, be safe, stay healthy, do your distancing, and stay at home.
We're doing better. I'm getting ready to cough. We're doing better this week. Still fighting a little bit of a sinus thing, but overall.
All right.
Blue Girl Deb, thank you so much for the super sticker.
That's your sister.
My sister?
Yeah, Deb from the Vista.
Oh, what's up, Deb? Thank you for the super sticker. It's a pair working out. Kind of what it looks like when I'm working out. Super chat.
We hope you are well.
All right, let me say some hellos.
Say hello.
I'm going to the bottom, so if you want a hello, give me a hello. Give me a hey, hey, hey. If you throw hey, hey down there, I will say your name. Hey, hey, hey. Put it in the chat.
Hey.
No, I might be setting myself up to read way too much.
Ooh, the real Milo has never tasted Fresca.
So what's it called? Let's see.
It's really good, actually.
It's grapefruit citrus.
And it's actually sparkling. It's sparkling water, soda water.
There's our beautiful boy, Gregory David, in the house.
Well, hello, Gregory.
Love you too, sir.
We love you.
I know Danielle's out here too, our beautiful daughter, Danielle. All right, here's some hey. Tiffany Longano. I'm probably saying
Longino.
Yes. Firestorm Matt, what's up? Working the wrench. Ellen is here. What is happening? What is happening? Hey, girl. Holy crap. My whole screen just exploded.
It just popped,
okay,
sorry.
stop with the hey. No, I'm just kidding. Ryan Wilson, Jeffrey Cruisers, Karen Griswold, Megan Harder, Travels with Cheryl and Ed. Let's see. It looks like a donut from Mr. MD. I don't know. There's my brother, Retro Sarge. What's up, my brother?
What's going on?
Jonathan R. What is happening? Mary Todd, Lee Mack, Peggy McGuire, Josh Odom, Alice L., Destiny Webster, LD Travelers, Frank B., Mary Schneider. There's my boy Gregory again. Debbie P., Laura B. Oh, Danny boy. The Hey-Hey-Heys are calling you. Sue Juan Griffin, Katie Burr, Michelle Christmas, Amanda Dean, Crazy Cat Traveler with a triple meow, Josh Odom, Travel Adventures of Cindy and Mike Romano, hey, Ken Wood, what is up, Jeffrey Langley, Ann Handley, Carla Ritchie, I need some new glasses, Jenny, Myra Weinstein, Mr. MD, Nautical Nurse Nancy, Becky.
I can't see all the way over.
I know, it's crazy. Tanya Hensley, thank you so much for the super chat. Sending some local love. Let's give you the man.
I'm sending you some local love to all those beautiful children and that family of yours.
Now I
Hey,
lost
Keith.
where I was at.
Carrie Ann.
Chaz and Erica, TCU, Papito. I'm afraid I'm missing people. I'm sorry,
Jeremy
guys.
and Joe, what's going on, you guys?
Charlotte Bellata, what's up, Bellatas? A lot of Bellatas in the house. Much love.
I miss you.
Tom Nelson, Jamie Wilhite, Werner Talyard gave me a no. What? What,
well,
Laura
you get a
B?
Hello.
Explore Travel TV, Cindy McDaniels. All right, guys, I'm sorry if I'm missing you. Pamela Medlin, Nathan Nelson from Arkansas, Cookie Lady, Florida Krista in the house. All right. I'm going to stop with this comment. Lacey Stark said we're both looking good.
Aw.
I'll take it.
I'll take it. Thank you.
I'll take it. All right, Jenny.
What?
I want to say thank you for the super chat to Wanda, Chiquita, Bonita, Byram.
I love Wanda.
She needs a couple more names there, Wanda. I'm not trying to be prescriptive, but I think she should add a couple things.
No.
Like a ay, something like that.
I think it's perfect.
It is perfect, but sometimes perfect can even be perfecter.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that how perfect works? I don't know how perfect works. Sending you my love always. Keep smiling. Keep smiling.
Bonita.
Keep shining. Super chat. Papa Mozo in the house. Thank you so much for the super chat. Stay the course and by all means text your friend Mozo.
Thank you, Papa Mozo.
I feel like I've got stuff to say, but I'm gonna hold off.
Okay.
Super chat. Wow. So, Tossa McLean, hey from Kissimmee, Florida. Kissing me, Jenny.
Kissing me, Tony.
It's where we got married.
It is where we got married.
It is where we got married.
You know, that little church that's not there. You know, in the past 3 years, we've swung through there, and it's not there anymore.
No, the chapel that we got married at is no longer. It's now a religious church. So sad. Josh Odom is in the house.
What's going on, Josh?
Griswold family vacay. There was something that was annoying me, and I can't remember what it was. So we had the breaking news in the show today that we're down to 13 rolls of toilet paper.
Yeah.
I think we started at 25 rolls of toilet paper. I've done some loose math. We had 25 rolls, I think 2 or 3 weeks ago, and now we're down to 13. I did the math. I used an abacus. I used a calculator, and then I put it into a spreadsheet, and you're using too much toilet paper. Jenny?
Are you serious?
As a heart attack, much like the CDC has enacted some new policies, we got some new toilet paper policies here at the Lido Loca headquarters. From this point going forth, if you are going number 1, you're allowed 1 square of toilet paper. And if you are going number 2, close the bathroom door, and you can use 3 squares of toilet paper. This is the decree from on high. Do you agree?
All right, so this is the thing.
Yes.
First of all, I don't even know what to say.
I can't look at you right in the eyes at this point.
Because I just want to knock you out. But
Mama said knock you out. I'm going to knock you.
Well,
Did you know that during this time...
I'm going to agree, but then I want to see how you're actually going to see that I agree and listen to the rules. What's that?
It's a camera.
Oh, my goodness. Do you know you could go to jail for that?
Look, I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now that I'm posting a camera so that I can monitor. It's a commodity. It's a rare resource right now.
Oh, stop it.
We got Instacart the other day, but we don't have any creamer.
No, I mean, like, that's what we need to be worried about, right?
Yes, I think riots will happen here without 3 squares for number 1. You're out of your mind. You don't need that much.
Yes, you do.
Oh, my gosh. As much as you need for number 2, look, we got soap and water.
Oh, my goodness.
We got soap and water.
We have a pool, too.
You can't get in the pool with a dirty butt, Jenny.
There's an outside toilet. I mean, outside
Tanya
shower.
Hensley, thank you for the super chat. She said that a bidet would come in super handy. Super chat.
I think so, too.
I tell you what, I've already run the garden hose in through the window. Yeah. Michelle says that you should use my socks.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a bad idea. See, now, Brad
Might
Baker,
as well. One of them disappears in the dryer every time Jenny does the laundry.
I mean, I like him.
What did Brad Baker say?
He said, Tony, 1 square is not even enough for a booger.
What kind of boogers do you have?
I mean, like, it's true, though.
Your nose is smaller than the 1 square.
Okay. There's 13 rolls of toilet paper. Is that what you said?
There might be more. I might have hidden some from you.
All right. Well, you could have 6, and I'll have 7.
You're not going to respect my rolls over your rolls?
Hide them.
You're not going to respect my... When your hairbrush broke...
I know.
What happened?
We need to get a new one.
No, when your hairbrush broke, you started using my hairbrush. And now every time
now we don't have any hairbrush.
Every time I go to brush my hair, it's like I got black hair.
Yeah, but you broke it.
Not on purpose.
Yeah. We need to make an Amazon order that takes 4 weeks to get here.
That's what I was going to talk about. So I am an Amazon Prime member, and Amazon, of
course...
Which doesn't
matter in Spring Hill.
Yeah, Spring Hill. So you know. It usually takes 2 or 3 days anyways, but I ordered, I thought it would be fun. I got a little mini disc golf set so that I could make some videos of me throwing mini disc golf around the pool. It seemed like that would be entertaining.
I'm excited because it's a little bit of exercise.
I can make it entertaining, I think. Mm. And so I put that on order, and then the filter is out in our in the water machine that's in the refrigerator. Mm-hmm. So, shocker, we got to drink tap water like our forefathers did. And so we put in an order for a water filter and this mini disc golf basket and mini disc. And the quickest they can get it here from Amazon is 21 days.
It's crazy.
When we lived in Charlotte, you could order something in the morning and it would show up in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Now I feel like this is like going back to the days of the Pony Express.
Well, we're rural.
We are rural, but they're going to have to bring it on Doc Angle's elephant. How's that for a Tiger King joke? Thank you so much. I'm here all week. Losing 100 pounds, life journey with Tammy. Foot is elevated. Please don't make you laugh. What the heck? That's what we're here for.
Tammy, I'm glad that your foot is feeling better.
Thanks again for the entertainment. Thank you for the super chat. And I hope your foot feels much gooder.
Yeah, because you got to make those
super chat.
Tammy sent us those cookies.
That you ate all of? That's not
I
cool.
didn't eat them all.
I ate them all.
You ate them all.
Travel Adventures of Candy and Mike Romano. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Hello.
Very kind. This
Candy
one.
and Mike. I was from Candy.
Super chat. We got no candy.
No.
We got nothing.
We have no sweets. So Tony is not a sweet person. I am a sweet person.
I eat sweets every time after a meal.
But
I don't eat sweets like you eat sweets.
No. So we have a lot of salty stuff.
We don't have.
We really don't have anything.
We got to make another order.
We do.
Sherilyn Michael said tap water, shocked emoji, shocked emoji, shocked emoji, shocked emoji. That's
well, the
right.
good thing is that the tap water here, we're actually on like well water, so
It's well.
it's good. It goes through a purifier outside where the salt is. I know you haven't seen it yet. I put the salt in it.
What? Joe Flanagan in the house. What is up, sir?
The Flanagans. I hope Emily's doing well.
Mother T says everybody's ordering from Amazon. Yeah, the other thing that they did is they've made all non-essential stuff on a delay, so I'm not really complaining. I know it's one of those deals.
Right.
Yes, that's. Hold on. Let me acknowledge our friend L.A. Ronald, and then I remembered what I was going to talk about. Oh my gosh! All right, Ronald, we got to talk. So first of all, thank you so much for the super chat. You're a man's man, and I appreciate it. Much love to you and Terry. We switched to tap water a few years back. It was the best decision ever. And I like our tap water here because it's brown. I think that's kind of cool. I don't know what that means.
No. So let's talk about tap water for a second.
Let's talk about tap water.
Well, first let's talk about Ronald and
Tap
Terry.
that.
I got to talk to Ronald last night, and I just love the two of them. Tony does call him L.A. Ronald.
L.A. Ronald. L.A. Ronald.
But they
Ronald.
They have the best pictures of food. I was telling him last night, like they have all this beautiful fresh fruit and cheeses and wine and tap water. It's so lovely.
L.A. Ronald Sunday afternoon. Yeah, they do. They it's like looking at a food magazine when they present their food.
It really is.
And I respect it. So when we were on the Vista, we got to do a couple brunches together, and brunching with Ronald's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. The guy knows what he wants. He gets it, and it's good stuff.
Yeah. It's always good stuff.
It's good stuff. Absolutely. So, look, do you guys know about the Lido Loca cruising community? That's our Facebook group. Come on over to Facebook and join up. I put some polls up this week, and I want to see if you know what the locafam feels about a certain few things, Jenny.
Okay.
I have the results.
Well, I just want to talk about tap water real quick.
Oh, yes. Let's talk about tap water.
So the best tap water ever
Yes.
is in Queens.
Right, because it's cold. And
it comes out of the faucet cold, and it comes from the springs upstate New York.
It's the best to make bagels with.
It is.
Pizza dough.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I haven't heard that before.
Well, it's tap water here because it's in PVC and not like copper.
Copper?
Is like it comes out warm. Yeah, he is
Copper?
on a roll tonight.
Do you guys know that we've spent every moment with each other for the last, I don't know how long it is.
And you know what?
Jenny, sometimes when we touch the honesty, it's too much.
I don't know the next line.
Give me a second, guys. All right. We asked the Loca fam over there at the Lido Loca cruising community, pineapple on pizza. The choices were yes, of course, and no way. Let me see if I can add these two numbers together, 948 and 718. That's 1,600. That is 1,666. 1666. What's the answer, do you think?
I'm going to say people don't mind pineapple on pizza.
948 vote. 948 respondents said yes, of course. 718 said no way. That's a lot on both sides.
Yeah.
People are strong about pineapple on pizza.
What do you
I'll eat it. Now I won't. I will only eat it with ham, pineapple and ham. I don't just willy nilly throw pineapple on pizza. Like, you cannot put pineapple with sausage and pepperoni and bacon like some sort of savage. If you're gonna go like you don't have any sense, you got to eat pineapple with ham. Maybe even go thin crust. I don't even know that pineapple has a place on thick pizza. What about you?
Yeah, Billy, I see that Maxine made some chocolate pound cake this week. And I remember talking to you last week, and she made something else that was sweet.
Jenny got super distracted.
I'm so jealous.
What's
Well, and we don't have any flour in the house other than almond, right? Almond flour?
I don't know.
Yeah. So I don't even know how to make cookies, so I wanted to make maybe like a butter cookie or something.
Are you not going to answer this pineapple question?
I'm sorry, what did you ask me? I don't like it.
How did you get lost in that conversation? Pineapple.
I saw chocolate chip cookies or chocolate pound cake.
Pineapple on Hey baby. Pineapple on pizza. You like it? You don't like it?
I mean, of course if it's the only piece of pizza that's there, I'm going to eat it.
Okay.
But I don't really like it.
Cruising's like pizza.
Yeah.
It's good. It's really good. Mm-hmm. All right. We also asked this question.
What's that?
Star Wars or Star Trek? The choices were May the Force be with you, Live Long and Prosper, or Get a Life, Nerds. Can you pull up your calculator and add these numbers for me?
Sure. Let's see. Go ahead.
683.
Okay.
354. 260.
1297.
Out of 1,297 respondents, the majority, 683, went to May the Force be with you. 354 votes for Live Long and Prosper.
Nice.
And 260 for Get a Life, Nerds. Which one would you have been? First of all, which movie is May the Force be with you? Star Wars or Star Trek?
I mean, Star Wars.
So which one would be Live Long and Prosper?
I'm going to have to say Star Trek.
Look at you, Jenny. You got them both right.
Yay.
And then what would you normally say? Get a Life, Nerds.
Right.
That would have been your vote, right?
Well,
which you like better, Star Wars, Star Trek, or Get a Life, Nerds?
I mean, like, out of the two, I like Star Wars.
Yeah.
Because Star Trek, wait, those are two of the same movies.
No. Star Wars is Darth Vader.
Right.
Star Trek is Dr. Spock, Captain Kirk.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That's what I thought. So, Star Wars.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Over Star Trek.
Can you do this?
No. And that's probably why I don't like it. But I'll tell you why I don't like it. Because Star Trek, my Uncle Joey would watch whenever he would get home from work when I used to stay with my grandmother. And I don't know why, but I just hated it because that's what we had to watch. And nothing else would go on TV.
Okay, this is a little psychology study from before there was a million cable channels.
Okay.
I'm going to say it's true that any TV that you were forced to watch as a kid is TV you ended up not liking.
I agree.
Hee Haw. I love music, but I had to watch it. I don't like it. Were you forced to watch Hee Haw?
No.
I don't like it.
I don't even know what it was.
Pro Bowler Association, PBA Bowling.
Tennis.
Forced to watch it. Didn't like it.
Yeah, bowling.
Now, the thing is,
tennis, I kind of like watching tennis, actually.
My brother and I discovered tennis together, and so it wasn't like our parents made us watch it. So we did like tennis. But when they would make me watch bowling, I didn't like it.
And then here's another thing, right? Like, I can remember on Sundays when I would go see my dad, my brother and I, we would watch basketball.
Yes.
Here's a little girl.
Yes.
That has to watch basketball with her bigger brother and her dad.
How tall was your father?
My dad was 6'7" and played
6'7".
Yeah, and he played basketball in college. So
yes, you had to watch that.
I had to watch it, but I would always make us tuna fish sandwiches.
Yeah.
And toast it.
Yeah.
And what is my favorite thing?
Toasted tuna fish sandwiches.
Yes.
Are you pro egg or anti egg in tuna fish? If you had your druthers, if you weren't making me tuna fish because you know I won't eat eggs, do you like egg in it?
No. I don't think
good.
I've ever had it like that.
We can still be friends. I don't think I gave.
I do love egg salad though.
I don't think I gave the poll results. 683 Star Wars, 354 Star Trek,
Wow.
and 260 people. Get a life, nerds.
Wow. Get a life.
That's a pretty diverse group for 1,200.
Yeah,
I like
that's
it.
pretty impressive, actually.
I got one more poll that I threw up
my
rapid
goodness.
fire.
There's another one?
Yes.
All right.
Windows.
Do you want me to add?
Yes.
All right.
Windows, Mac OS, or Linux. And then later I went back and added Chrome OS for people that use Chromebooks.
Okay,
This doesn't have anything to do with phones or phone OSs. This is hardcore using a computer. So 559 plus 120 plus 16 plus 13 plus 8. There was also a Get a Life Nerds option there.
716.
716. 559 people favored this operating system. Jenny, between Windows, Mac OS, Linux, and Chromebook, what would be your favorite operating system?
Like my favorite or what I think that everybody's favorite is?
What would you have chosen in that poll?
So I really like iOS, but I have
We're not.
Windows.
This isn't iOS or the.
What were the...
This is just for your computer, not for your phone.
Windows?
Windows, Mac OS,
No.
Linux,
Okay.
or the Chromebook.
All right, so I love the Mac OS, iOS, but I don't know how to really use it. I just
Yes.
like it because it's cleaner.
Yes.
But, I mean, like, I have to say Windows.
Windows.
Like, I don't even know... I wouldn't even know how to use Linux.
Yeah, Linux is one of those things. That's
Yeah.
really a Get a Life nerd thing. But
Yeah.
Windows wins by a landslide, 559
Like, how do you even get onto that?
to Linux.
Yeah.
So Linux is a free operating system created by a guy named Linus.
Okay.
It's based on probably one of the best operating systems, Unix, which is an old school operating system.
Okay.
Linus took Unix, he made his own version, put it out there for free, called Linux, and now people can take Linus's version and make all kinds of different versions, and most of them are free. So it's really nerdy. You got to go out on the internet, you got to download a distribution, you have to install that on a computer.
It's too much work.
It's not just like having Windows or Mac OS. But Mac or Windows won the day. 559 respondents, Mac or Windows, 120 Mac OS, 16 votes for Linux, 13 for Chrome OS, and then 8 people bold enough to say, "Get a life, nerds." How about that?
How about that?
How about that? I don't know. I just thought that was interesting. And yes, if you like to participate in stuff like that, make sure you join the Facebook group and hang out with everybody over there.
Someone did say it depends on what you want to be doing on the computer.
Yes, so we're streaming on Windows OS right now. I edit on Mac OS, and I mean I've used Linux before. I used to build out firewalls and proxy servers, and I would do that on Linux. So yes, it's what you need it for. Roy's hardcore nothing but iOS in the house. Sharon at Sea Travel in the house. What is going on?
What's going on?
We will be doing a group cruise with those guys in October, supposing that the world rights itself.
It will.
Which I think it will by October.
Yeah.
Anything crazy going on with the cancellations and bookings and all that kind of stuff? What's the week been
crazy.
like? Still a lot of cancellations?
A lot of cancellations. Just a lot of different things that I'm dealing with. Yeah.
Is it exciting?
It is.
Yeah, sometimes I'm in here, just like in here, like right here, and Jenny is across the house, and I can hear her yelling curse words. So I don't know what's going on.
That's not true.
I don't know what's going on.
Like, am I on the phone cursing? I don't think so.
Sometimes you're smashing stuff, throwing stuff around.
Well, because my favorite thing is when you're on hold and you're talking to somebody, and then they have to put you on hold.
Hold on.
What? And then they disconnect you.
Australia's in the house.
What? Is Ian or Ann here?
What's up, Uber Cruisers? Ann may be in here too, but
Yeah.
I just looked down and I saw Ian, the Uber Cruiser.
What's up, Uber Cruisers?
How do you get an umlaut over your... Is that an umlaut over the U? We don't have that on our keyboards. How do you do it? Is that an Australian thing?
Oh, there's Ann.
There's Ann Jordan.
Jordan.
Jeremy knows some Linux.
Aw,
Blue
thank
Girl
you,
Deb's been cursing a lot today.
Michael.
Man, if this wasn't a PG thing, I'd want to know what everybody's favorite curse word is, but we'll hold that off for a late night on the cruise ship somewhere. Jenny does. She's almost as if she was a classically trained musician. She brings up from her diaphragm, she can yell. I mean, like, almost like she's trained, like it's a very Pavarotti, like you see the whole boom. And I mean, I only know how to do that. Yeah. I only know how to do that because I was trained.
Yells. I'm just angelic. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Let me tell you the biggest. So they say that.
What?
I don't know. We're spending a lot of time together.
Yeah.
I think it's good.
Yeah.
I think it's good, but
well,
I noticed,
right? Because
though,
they say that the heart grows fond of
absence makes the heart.
But I don't think so.
Abscess makes the mouth grow more painful. So today, Jenny tells me a little bit of a lie. I'm just gonna. I mean, I hate to air out our dirty laundry, but we're sitting there and we're watching the American version of Love Island. If you want your brain to leak out of your head, watch Love Island. This is a guilty pleasure right now. We watched the UK version, and now we're watching the American version. And this is what we're doing in our downtime. But I'm sitting there watching Love Island, and I'm feeling bad because Cashel has gotten removed from the house. He was dumped off the island. He had a really good connection with Kira, and she let him go because this other guy, Eric, came in and had more game than Cashel, which I didn't think was possible because Cashel has a huge smile. So I'm sitting there watching.
Same last name.
I'm watching Cashel get dumped, and Jenny's like, "Oh my gosh, the pool is so warm today."
Well, I had just gone out and I had cleaned it, and it was warm. I stuck my foot in it after I cleaned it, and I came back in. And I was like, "Oh, it's a little warm."
So I paused Love Island. I left them all at the fire pit, and I went and put on my swimming trunks because it's daylight. You can't just go out in your skivvies. And went on, and I put my foot in the water, and it was like I stepped into Lake Michigan in Chicago in the wintertime. And then I got goated. The girl challenged my manhood. She called me big sissy baby that I wouldn't get in the water. Oh, big baby. She was mad because I called her out on the line. And so then I just jumped in the pool. And it was cold, but it was refreshing.
It was. I went in with you.
Yeah, it was cold, though, right?
It was a little cold.
I'm ready for it to be warmer.
Yeah.
Let me just check again with the...
Well, someone said to get one of those solar blanket things.
Let me just check again with the nurses here. I think I've asked this. I can't get sick from jumping in too cold of water, right?
No.
That's what I want to know. Emily Flanagan in the house again. What is up?
Ellen, can Tony get sick from that?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Or the Fresca.
You can get sick of the Fresca.
I'm trying.
Well, I mean, that kind of happens to you, right?
Yes. I do. Somebody said, do we have a January 24 group cruise? No.
No, not yet.
Nothing planned.
We have.
It's so hard to plan
February
anything right
7th.
now. Everything's so up in the air. I guess you could just start making plans for the future. Maybe that's the thing to do, but I just feel so... I don't know.
Well, in 2022, we have something planned. We just haven't. I'm just getting everything together.
I can't get my head around it.
Yeah.
I want things to be better.
It is really hard to plan that far in advance, but I want everybody to be able to utilize
Future cruise
credits from now.
Wanda Chiquita Bonita Byram, let me just say this to you. How dare you?
What did she say?
She said I'm a big baby and I know it.
He is a big baby.
Man, that's not cool.
He's a big baby. KY Travelers, what's going on?
Yeah, so that cold water will give you some serious muscle cramps. Yeah, I try to get in right after I eat, too. I've been testing that out. Jenny's not drinking coffee. We don't have any creamer. We're both drinking soda. Jenny's drinking a little diet soda.
Yeah, so let's talk about that.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about that.
About what?
So you talk about the toilet paper situation.
Yes.
Let me talk about the creamer situation.
Okay.
So you bought me 3 big bottles of creamer.
Yes.
Should totally last me more than 2 weeks.
Yes.
Why did it not?
Are you going to say I'm not allowed to have the creamer?
Well, all of a sudden you started
How are
drinking coffee.
how are
with me.
you? How are you the only coffee person?
I do want to get a percolator though.
Why do you want a percolator now?
Because I miss my mom.
We had the K-Cup. We got the Ninja machine. We got the French press. We got the pour over, and now we got to get a percolator?
I love percolator coffee.
Woman, it's a pandemic. You can't be going out buying kitchen gadgets.
Well, I think we need a new
in the
coffee
pandemic.
maker then.
I don't even think they make percolators. We got to go to some antique shop to get that.
I don't think that's true.
Chuck Spencer, thank you so much for the super chat. Can't get sick that way.
Aw, thank you, Chuck.
It's for you, Chuck.
Super chat.
I think that you should. I think that picture should be you.
Who says it's not?
Oh, that's funny.
Degenerate Cruisers, what's up? They say that we can have one. I can have one square of creamer.
You see?
I don't use that much creamer.
Well, it wasn't put into the calculation of how much creamer we needed.
I bought as much creamer as they would give me, Jenny.
Can you believe that the stores have a limit of the creamer? It's insane.
I don't even want to leave the house, though. I mean, they're like, Anthony Simone says, check Amazon. Yeah, I can get that in 3 months. Thanks so much. The girl wants a percolator right now.
No, we just need to get a new coffee maker. Like ours is old.
It's not even a year old.
Are you serious?
I bought that for a gift recently when we lived in Charlotte. We only lived in Charlotte for 6 months.
It's 3 years old. You bought it for me for Christmas. I use it every day, more than once a day.
We're not going to settle this here.
We're not. And the plate is not getting the coffee.
All right, so I'm buying you a percolator, and that's it. That'll solve the problem?
No, I think I probably just need a new Ninja.
This took a turn. Let me just tell you that. I was pretty high energy, and now I've been accused of creamer waste.
Well, I mean, you're talking about toilet paper. It gets flushed down. That is a waste.
I've been getting you coffee every morning. Well, no more.
Oh, stop. I make it.
Look, we've been watching Love Island, and the boys have been getting the girl their tea over in the UK.
Exactly.
And the boys in the US have been making breakfast. So I've been trying to do my part.
All right, let's talk about this a little bit.
No more.
Let's talk about the
No
20-year-olds in
more.
the UK.
I can't go to Walmart.
To the 20-year-olds in the US.
The kids in the UK are a lot different than the kids in the US.
Yeah, it's very cool to actually see the differences.
It's a wild thing.
Yeah, because where we're fast in some things, they may be a little slower, but where they're fast, we're a little slower.
Yeah, in the UK, they wear less clothes, but they don't hook up with each other very quickly, physically.
Right.
In the US, they wear more clothes, but almost on the very first day, they get very intimate.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about intimate donuts either, Jenny.
Oh,
Darlene Parker, thank you so much for the super chat. Jenny needs a percolator.
Thank you, Darlene. You know what I also noticed? Thank you, Darlene.
What?
The UK kids,
Yes.
were all super respectful of each other.
They're very nice to each other.
Yeah.
It's interesting. We'll have to watch the Australia one next.
Yes, the Australian one is next, Ian. So we can see how your kids act.
Survivor's off the chain. These have been the shows that we've been watching. Homeland, Survivor, Love Island. I think that's all we're watching right now.
Survivor's pretty good this year, right?
Survivor's good.
But come on, Boston Rob. I felt so bad for him that he didn't get back on.
Don't everybody send Jenny a percolator. I will get Jenny a percolator. Calm down, everybody. My goodness.
Oh, my goodness. You guys are so sweet.
I guess I'm going to try to Instacart some creamer tomorrow.
Yeah,
We got gloves. We got masks. But no, they said to stay home this week.
Yeah, they said this week is going to be
the worst.
The worst of it.
I'm staying home.
Yeah. We have half and half, and
we do have a whole nother half gallon of half and half. Right. We have a whole thing of the Italian sweet creamer. Somebody's just real.
Yeah, but that Italian sweet creamer it was sugar free.
It's not sugar free. I will go in there.
It's so nasty. It's not. It is sugar free.
Yes, Love Island is on Hulu. That's how we found it. It came up in a recommendation. Start with the UK one. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, it took a little bit to get into it. But boy, by the time at the end of it, right, like we were in tears on some of them.
Yeah. The thing that's interesting that we like about reality TV is when there's drama, and that's what we like about Survivor. That's probably what hooked us into Love Island. There's a drama component to it. Daniel Fields, I may have missed it. How are you getting your haircut? I found some clippers, and while Jenny was on the phone, much like she doesn't know when I do anything, I just cut into my hair. It's not a really great haircut. Like it's like Mo from the Three Stooges. I just took a little blade and just went, and then I went on this side and went, I don't even know if I cut the back.
You did not.
Yeah, it's not beautiful. So, but it looks kind of okay on the videos.
It does. It looks good.
I was just tired of the sides, So, yes. Okay, yeah, Ellie Garcia. I need to see if there's a new Lego Master out there. I've been watching all the episodes, and I like that show quite a bit. Mary Ellen Dillon, I don't know if Instacart delivers everywhere, but we are in kind of a small town here, and at least the Publix, the Target, and something else deliver. I wish the Winn-Dixie did, but they have Instacart at Target and Publix, and it's a 5-hour window, so I can order stuff. And the cool thing is you can push a button and say just leave it outside, and they just dropped it outside our door, and they send you a picture saying it's out there. Ann Hadley, ask me that later. Who do I want to win on Survivor? I don't know. I got to wait till there's a fewer people. I'm a Boston Rob guy, and of course he's kind of not in the mix.
I know. It's so sad.
Not in the mix.
So someone told me to get a milk frother, and I actually have one.
Yes.
That Mickey Madison, she's one of our friends over on Facebook and Lido Loca, locafam. But she actually sent me one. It's like a little handheld one. And it was on one of her... Wait, but I am speaking.
Look.
So it's a little handheld one. It works so wonderful. I won it in one of her contests.
I just turned your mic off. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So I won it in one of her contests. She's a life coach, Mickey Madison. So go check her out. She's awesome. But anyway, yes, I have a milk frother, and it works lovely.
Yeah, and I've been using it.
And I put some cinnamon in it.
I've been using it to make your coffee every morning.
Do you?
And how dare you?
So sweet.
How dare you say anything about the creamer? I'm cutting your toilet paper rations in half.
You need to put that over here so I can shut off your mic.
I'm like Adam.
Nobody wants to hear the TP talk.
Adam at Castle Grayskull. I have the power.
So you think.
Can I finish?
What?
Everybody thinks I'm being rude. They don't know. They only see this little area right here, this little box.
Ooh, Sarah on
this little box.
On Survivor. Do you know what's crazy is that I used to work with somebody that lived out in Texas, and he used to tell me that the first Survivor was like a fraud. Like he would see these people go into the middle of there was a lake in Texas or something. The crew would bring them out there, and then he would see them come in at night.
No way.
I don't believe it either.
No way.
Never know.
Moon
Does anybody
landing.
know anybody that was on Survivor?
That's right, Daniel Fields. No more 2-ply for you, Jenny. How about that? How about you can have as much of the John Wayne toilet paper as you want?
Good, because that would mean I'd be on a cruise.
The John Wayne don't take no crap off of nobody. You know what I'm talking about.
Ba-dum-bum-bum.
Really?
What?
That didn't need a rim shot. That was funny on its own.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You see, Slinky said, yeah, it was a fraud.
No.
And Slinky lives out in Texas.
No way.
I don't know.
Why would they do that?
Hi, Terry.
Why would they do that?
Why?
Why would they do that? I don't know.
You don't know?
Why would they fake that?
Slinky, you gotta send me a private message.
Why would they think that?
That's great.
What?
Someone said that their husband, I lost it, but someone said that their husband is threatening to pull apart the toilet paper.
That's right.
So it's not 2-ply.
Let's unite.
Yeah.
Uber Cruisers, I haven't unpacked anything for the shelves yet. I do miss the koala.
I unpacked a box today. Kind of. Half of a box. Because I needed to find my hair dye stuff, which, as you can see, was not in that box.
There's There was a crossover from Big Brother to Love Island. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, that's right.
Exactly.
Yes, there was somebody from Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Yeah. Somebody that is pretty funny, Amanda. So her boyfriend, this maybe we should put this on Lido Loca. Her boyfriend and her are debating on what's going to be the highest in 9 months, births or divorces.
Or straight up tiger murder.
Free 'em.
Yeah, Jenny keeps saying, can we get a bunch of cats and sardine oil? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means.
No, I don't know what that means. Well, I'll put some cologne on your boots.
Don't put cologne on my boots.
Did you see that new meat tenderizer that I got?
Yeah. Yeah, anytime Jenny's like happily making me dinner or something, I'm like, what's going on? Hey, I'm making food. Why does it smell
Where's
weird?
that poison?
Yeah, anytime Jenny starts talking about making me food or doing something nice for me, I immediately go to her computer and look into her search history. Because that's what they always do on the forensic files.
That's right.
They want to see if you were looking up like how to poison your husband.
Yeah.
And if it's just stuff like, you know, the latest makeup trends and how to be a better travel agent and, you know, anything that says Tony's great, I don't worry about it. But
Yeah? You think? Okay.
Exactly. Search history, that's how you do it.
What did Danielle say? Watch the challenge.
Oh, that's right. The challenge. That's the old MTV stuff.
Oh, yeah. That's right. She told us that the other night.
Thank you, Slinky. That's what I was trying to think. Like, what's that old short story that we had to read in high school where the lady was taking in people into her boarding house and all the tea tastes like almonds because she was giving them the arsenic? Is that arsenic and old lace or something like that? I don't know. That's what I was trying to think of. Thanks for the almonds.
Well, don't forget that we have almond flour in there. So if I do bake something, it may taste like almonds.
Traveling Gilbert's gearing up a little bit. Got a Zhiyun Crane M2 and some skinny micro muffs.
Yeah.
Don't be talking gear to me, man.
Oh, you know what? Did we call our creators?
No, not yet. We'll do it though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, my biggest like dealer of gear is Amazon. Like that's why I could get it in the same day. Now I'm like, it takes too long. I don't want any gear. Yes. So wow, we've almost went an hour. Let's give a shout out to the creators. Again, I mentioned make sure you go watch that thing on NYC Rocks, their YouTube channel, 45 creators with an encouraging message. But if you're a creator here and you're trying to get people to see your stuff, go ahead and give yourself a shout out in the chat there. And people, if you see people call themselves a creator, make sure that you go and subscribe, give some love. Yeah, I don't let Jenny delete the search history. That's all forwarded over to my phone.
Aw, Stephen Bean.
What's up with the beaner?
I don't know.
What's up? What's up? That's right. Pineapple pizza needs salty meat, ham only, to be good.
Well, and what's funny, do you even like ham?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I do.
Oh.
You got a problem with me liking ham?
No, I wish you liked turkey better, though. Because I make a killer turkey, right?
I eat your turkey? Oh, man. It's going to be a long night,
It's
guys.
going to be a long couple of months.
Somebody need to check in on me in about an hour. I got that feeling.
Stop it.
Got that feeling.
Stop it.
Journey with the Gingers, almost to 400.
It was
Help
so
them
nice
out.
seeing
16.
you two on there.
16. I know 16 people can subscribe to Journey with the Gingers.
I mean, really.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it now.
Do it. I'm going to wait here until you do it. Do it.
Ain't nothing but to do it.
Do it now. Oh, Kristen Henry, thank you so much for the super chat.
Here it comes. Get ready.
You ready, Jenny?
Yeah.
Super chat.
See, Deb, I agree that almond flour is... Ooh.
Prosciutto is thebomb.com, but I would not mess up prosciutto by putting pineapple with it. Don't put prosciutto on your pizza. Put a big pile on your plate with some cantaloupe and live like a king. Live like you're cruising.
For real. Some prosciutto and cheese. Yum.
Come on, did everybody subscribe to Journey with the Gingers? I'm craving pizza too.
What? Maybe we can make
Eddie
a homemade
says,
pizza.
give a shout out to Bruce over there. Hey, baby, got a shout out last night. What's up, Bruce? I don't know what that means.
I don't know either.
When's the next podcast coming? It's coming over the weekend, Chris's Crew Stuff and Things. Jenny and I are trying to get into a routine where we record the podcast on Friday, we release it on Sunday, but I do have an exciting thing going on tomorrow. I'll be interviewing Don Terrace, Don the Man. We'll be spending some time, much like that interview with Emma. I'll be talking to Don for an hour, and then I also talked to somebody here in the chat tonight about doing a little conversation interview with them. So I'll just leave that as a little tease. But yes.
Is it who we discussed?
I don't know who we discussed, but yes, probably.
Good.
And so I'm getting a little lineup of people to talk to about cruising. So that will be coming out on the podcast channel.
Ian.
Rockmelon in Australia.
What?
Rockmelon. That's what cantaloupe is called.
Oh.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Cantaloupe.
Cantaloupe who?
Cantaloupe without a girl.
Oh, my goodness.
That's right. What do I think is going to happen to the cruise company? I think, well, they're going to figure out ways to put enough money together to not get closed down. They're going to try to ride it out, start cruising again, and start selling cruises. I don't think it's any time... I don't know. I mean, like any business, they could go bankrupt. But if you look at Carnival, they are raising money right and left. I think they raised $6 or $7 billion. They got money from the Saudi Arabian Wealth Fund. So there's people out there with money that will be willing to bet on cruising, and they're going to go find those places, and they're going to try to stay strong. It's a really profitable, good business. So when the world doesn't turn upside down like it has, there's a lot of money to be made in cruising, so I don't think anybody's ready to just pack up and go home, but we'll have to see how it goes. But yeah, right now I don't think it's going under or anything.
Mm-hmm. Well, and also, as we talked about the creators, if you're not subscribed to Lido Loca,
yes, you could hit the subscribe button.
Yeah,
you could hit the
or the Lido Loca podcast channel,
the Lido Loca podcast.
Yeah.
Or the Jenny B Show.
The Jenny B Show. I need to do a
Remember
poll.
when you used to make videos on the Jenny B Show?
Well, and listen, I have like a couple of boxes that I should be doing. It's just...
Nobody wants to see boxes, Jenny. You got so much original content in you. If I could tell people half of the stories I know about you, Love Island would look tame.
Oh, boy.
Why are cats afraid of cucumbers? I don't know. Why are people afraid of cats, Jenny?
Because when they were little kids, they got like a little bite on their hand and a scratch. So it makes them afraid of them as adults.
Sounds good to me.
Is that the answer?
As Sigmund Freud would say, has something to do with your father. All right.
Everything has to do with my daddy.
Thank you guys so much for stopping by. It's the top of the hour. Much love. Thank you guys for coming on us with a little journey about how cruising's changed our life. And then more importantly, I feel like we talked about some important things like the Star Wars poll. I'm glad to know that the people that we're in community with are more into Yoda than Data. So thank you guys so much.
Like that song, Hey Yoda?
Yoda. Y-O-D-A, Yoda. All right, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. We love every one of you personally, and if it wasn't illegal, we would just come to your house. No, we can't do that, Jenny. Calm down. All right.
Well, and listen.
What? Just say it.
It's been great.
Go
3
ahead.
years.
Just say it.
It's almost 3 years.
Almost
We're gonna
3 years.
have an anniversary party.
Yeah, so we started a YouTube channel on April the 21st, 2017. There will be a live stream that night for a little birthday celebration.
That's right.
Thank you guys so much for stopping by. My name's Tony.
And I'm Jenny.
We are Lido Loca.
Stay safe, stay healthy, stay home.
Stay safe, stay home. That's right.
Yeah.
Stay home, stay safe. Love you guys.
Love you.
See you on the Lido.
Bye.
Bye. We're back for the after show. With the super chat, man. What are we going to talk about in this quick after show?
Really?
Yeah.
What do you want to talk about after dark? That's like the Big Brother after dark.
Yes.
It's Loca after dark.
Look, I had to There are people out there that expect stuff from me, Jenny. They expect me to be the voice of reason. And so I had to take a hard stance.
They know
I had to go out there.
I am the voice of reason for you.
I had to go out there and say, look, quit using so much toilet paper. You know I don't care, personally. I personally don't care. I don't care if you take a whole roll to wipe down everything you want to wipe down. It's not my business, okay? But I can't go out in front of the public and say, just use as much toilet paper as you want. I'll find more. I'll go out there and get you more toilet paper. I can't say that.
Listen.
I can't say that.
You haven't gotten me any more creamer. Why do I think
we just ran out of creamer today?
Why would I even think that you're going to get some toilet paper?
We had a plan over the weekend. We were almost going to go out on the weekend, and then I said that everybody, and you said, oh, we got plenty of creamer. You didn't say don't use the creamer. Hopefully Instacart can Instacart us some creamer.
People
tomorrow.
want steamy Jenny stories.
There was this time. What is that? What creamer do we drink?
I know, Debbie.
International
We're almost
Delights.
at 50,000 subscribers. Isn't that exciting?
International Delight.
Vicky, hello.
What's your creamer?
What?
French vanilla.
French vanilla.
International Delight.
Yeah, that's my fave.
Yeah.
It is.
All right. Well, we are almost to 50,000 subscribers.
Yeah, it's
That's
very
exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Our friend Don's almost to 80,000 subscribers. I remember when both of us had like less than 10,000
Yeah,
subscribers.
it was such a great time when he had hit 10, I remember. So crazy.
I bought 3 creamers. So the way I would normally do it is when we get onto the last creamer, I would buy more creamer. There is no opportunity to buy creamer. I don't know what you guys...
Don't ask me about the toilet paper then, and I wouldn't give you a hard time about the creamer.
How come I have to organize the toilet paper? When you see the toilet paper all organized in the videos, I'm doing that. I'm putting the rolls out. So you can complain about your creamer.
So it must be because
I can't
you
believe-
use more than I do.
No, I don't. I just have to clean up the toilet paper. I can't believe you came on a live stream and started talking about a percolator. I didn't come on here and start talking about stuff that I wanted, did I?
What do you want, Tony?
I don't know. I'd have to think about it.
Well, I mean, that's a percolator just makes the coffee hotter.
I'm sure we got one in the garage.
I'm sure we do, actually. I think we may.
All right, everybody. I think we've said it all.
Have we?
Yes.
Are we ready?
Yes. Thank you guys.
You know what? I do love, like you said, the Dunkin' Donuts light and sweet creamer is excellent as well.
You don't like that?
I do like that.
All right, guys, we got to go work some stuff out. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. My name's Tony.
We love you. Stay safe.
My
stay
name's
home,
Tony.
Stay healthy.
My name's Tony.
And I'm Jenny.
We are Lido Loca.
We'll see you on the Lido.
Until the next time.
Oh.
And until the next time.
We'll see you on the Lido.
We'll see you on the Lido.
Bye.
Bye for reals.